Welcome to our next discussion on this channel. In our last discussion, we considered the different diversity visa stages after selection, and we said that in this one, we will consider the various status of a diversity visa application. Now, for those of you who followed that discussion, we saw a table that shows the different diversity visa stages after selection. So let us return to that table and consider the final column that explains the various status of a diversity visa application. This is the column that is of interest to us in today's discussion. It shows the various status of a diversity visa application or case. Now, when we speak of status, it's actually the situation of the application or case from the official point of view. When you check the status or situation of your diversity visa case, there are 5 possibilities which are outlined in this final column. We will come to them in a moment, but before we do, let me say that the preceding columns were discussed in our last video. So if you want more information regarding the various stages that a diversity visa application goes through and the action that is required at each stage, just refer to the previous video. I'm going to post the link to that video in the description of this one for better understanding. So these are the 5 different possibilities that we have in case you check your diversity visa application status. We have at NVC, that's the first status, then in transit, then ready, then issued, and finally refused. So let's go over them to see what each of them means. At NVC is the first status. NVC is the National Visa Center, and they are responsible for processing of United States visa applications. But when it comes to the diversity visa program, it is KCC that does that processing. So KCC is the equivalent of NVC when it comes to diversity visa applications. So checking the status of your diversity visa application and seeing that the result returns at NVC, it means that your diversity visa case or your diversity visa application is still at the level of KCC. At NVC covers all diversity visa selectees from the time of being selected up to and including the time that your application remains at KCC, whether you have submitted your DS-260 or not. Now, we said in the previous video that KCC has a number of tasks to perform on your diversity visa application. And when those are completed, then KCC transfers your diversity visa case to the relevant embassy. And at that time, you will find in transit as the result of checking your diversity visa application status. So this in transit means that your case has been transferred from KCC to the relevant embassy. Now this transfer is done electronically, so it's just a temporary status. Whenever you see in transit as the status of your diversity visa application, check back a few hours to a couple of days later and you will find out that that status has changed to ready. And ready means that the embassy has acknowledged receipt of your diversity visa case and they are preparing to accommodate your interview. All right, that is for ready. And once your interview is conducted, then there are 2 possibilities. After you check the status of your diversity visa application, either you will see issued, which means that your diversity visa interview was successful, your visa was approved. Then we have the final status, which is refused. All right, now when it comes to refuse, there are 2 kinds of refuse. We have the permanent refusal, which means that your visa interview was not successful, you were denied that diversity visa. Then there is also The case where refused may refer to administrative processing, where the consular officer wasn't able to come up with a decision regarding the fate of your diversity visa application. So your diversity visa was neither issued nor refused, but your diversity visa case is actually pending a decision by the consular officer. So these are the 5 possibilities that checking your diversity visa application status will return as result. Now, in our next video, we will learn how to check the status of a diversity visa application or case. With that, we come to the end of today's video. Thanks for watching it. Now, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and also click the notification bell so that whenever I post a video, you will be informed. And share these videos with those who are in need of diversity visa education. And I will see you, God willing, in the next video. Goodbye.